Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Miss Phins Show. I'm your host, Miss Phins. Thank you so much, guys, for coming through. As you can hear, I have no voice, ladies and gentlemen, and I do mean no voice. So, thank you so much for coming through, guys. Hit that like button, hit the like button. Let everybody else know we are live. We're going to have a fun show today, like always. Happy holidays, everybody. We're going to be doing our week 16 recap, standings, and week 17 projections, guys. So go ahead and do me a favor. Hit that like button, guys. Hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you so much, guys, for coming through. Much appreciated. Good morning. What's up, Aquavision? Welcome, buddy. Welcome. Way to go, way to go, way to go. Welcome. Good morning, Dolphin Don. Welcome. Good morning. Hope you had a great Christmas. Good morning, Joe Riz. Good morning, everybody. Or Hanukkah. Thank you. I had a great both. Appreciate it. Seeing what the Ravens did to the Texans gave me a new perspective about where our team is. It's a good one. Good morning, Michelle, one of our awesome members. Welcome, Michelle. Good morning. Thank you so much for coming through as always. Thank you. Appreciate you. Steve is in the building. Good morning. Hope you guys are liking what's going on, ladies and gentlemen. Much appreciated. Hit that like button, guys. Hit the like button. Yes, like and subscribe. Let's go ahead and hit that like button, guys. Delusional Patriots fan. Sounds like someone had a fun holidays. Yes, I did. Holy smokes, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna get to it in a second here because I'm still trying to. If I'm gonna be honest with you, I almost didn't make it to the show. I am so tired. Man, we were doing. Oh my gosh. I gotta hear from you guys about your holiday stuff. I'm gonna get to football in a second, but guys, Christmas was awesome. Or Hanumas. I figured I'd call it Christmas, obviously because it's Hanukkah and Christmas. But I came up with Hanumas. That's another good one too. Holy camole. I have no voice, guys. No voice whatsoever. Like, no voice whatsoever. Because we were having so much fun. We did, I'm not even lying to you, like 7 hours of karaoke. Like, oh my God. And I was the MC, of course. Holy smokes. We were having so much fun. The neighbors already know we get loud, so it wasn't really that bad, but man, it was so much fun. At first, of course, nobody wanted to sing, but here comes Miss Fans. I had to break the ice at the end. It was awesome. Not even gonna lie. It was awesome, guys. It was awesome. I had so much fun. I hope you guys had a great Christmas or Hanukkah. Um, Seriously, I had so much fun for me personally. One of the good ones. This is one of the good ones. My God, the kids got so many gifts. Like so many gifts. They were so ear to ear. They were so happy. Oh my gosh. But I'm telling you, no sleep. Hashtag no sleep. And I know some of you guys know. Some of you parents and older siblings and grandparents and aunts and uncles and you know what I mean when I say no sleeping. Because when you're Santa's little helper, it's a lot of work. I'm just saying. Just saying. But man, guys, bear with me. I'm just trying to finish the last couple of stuff here for the show. So I appreciate you guys' patience. So please hit the like button because believe me, you're gonna really enjoy today's show. As always, let me see what else you guys are saying here. Delusional Bitches fan says Buffalo fans are responsible for Texans and Steelers getting destroyed. Probably. Hey, we got a super chat by Joe Riz. I'm doing minimal work today and tomorrow. Cheers. Thank you so much, Joe. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate you, man. That's awesome. Don't hurt your vocal cords, Miss Vince. Dude, gone. They're destroyed. Like, you can hear how much I have no voice whatsoever. Like, it's just nothing but pure, genuine fun. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It was so great. It's never ending. And we're still gonna continue to party today. Like, it's so amazing. Like, I love. Thank you, God, because I'm telling you, I'm blessed with a very big family and a lot of love, and it's awesome. So, trust me when I tell you, guys, it was awesome. Believe me. Those is the Mahomes, Lamar disrespect got Texas and Steelers beat them probably. What up, Lance? Good morning, morning, y'all. Well, that's the good mornings, and I think I got everything I needed. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be able to get this puppy going. Okay, so go ahead and again, thank you so much, everybody, for coming through to an awesome AFC East Week 16 recap. I can't wait to get into it with you guys today. It's going to be so much fun. Please go ahead and hit that like button, guys. Hit the like button, like, subscribe, let everybody else know we are awake this early in the morning. And we're going to have a lot of fun discussing this puppy, ladies and gentlemen. Holy smokes. There was a lot going on, guys. There was definitely a lot going on. So I'm very, very excited about what we're having here. So I wanted to let me get through this one game first, and I think it's actually very interesting. We're gonna start out with this particular game, guys, because I feel like this team. Oh, well, we already know they're not good. You know what I mean? But more than that, they they just find new ways to lose and embarrass themselves. Like I almost feel bad, for the fans, but then I almost don't. But this is such a bad team. Like holy smokes, I thought we were bad, but no, ladies and gentlemen, this isn't even rough for game. So let me go ahead and pull it up here for us so we can discuss our first game of this week 16 recap. Ladies and gentlemen, the New York Jets lose to the Rams in such a very interesting fashion. Stafford's TD pass to Higbee after Rodgers' turnover leads Rams past Jets 19-9. Tyler Higbee waited nearly a year for this moment. Mm, mm, mm. Ladies and gentlemen, this game, talk about a snooze fest. Oh my God. That was rough to watch. I'll tell you that. It was rough to watch. It almost felt like the Jets just had nothing they wanted to go ahead and just push through. You know what I mean? They had nothing. Although they started out pretty decent, which is why I'm so confused as to why the Jets didn't really pull out this win. You thought, with that first touchdown from Rodgers to Adams, you thought that was gonna catapult them into like, oh smokes, this is gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a competitive game. We know the Rams are good, and the Jets are. It looks like okay, they really are trying to win to showcase, hey, Whoever the new GM is gonna be, whoever the new head coach is gonna be, we want to be here. So that was short lived. Holy smokes! Kyron Elam obviously with a 2 yard rush TD, and then Anderson with the field goal at the very end to end the first half. That was interesting. This was still a ball game, ladies and gentlemen. It was right then and there. It was within striking distance, to be honest with you. I mean, at that particular point, you knew. Look, 6-6, and then um, funny, both kickers missed their PATs, which is weird, but whatever. But look, the Jets were up at the end of the third. You know what I mean? They were doing their stuff. They had points. They were winning, but that Jets defense couldn't stop it. They just couldn't get off the field. They couldn't get off the field. And whenever the offense did get opportunities, you just saw Rogers was was just they were not in sync as an offense. And for me personally, I mean, I'm not trying to say the offense sold, but that was a rough outing for that offense for sure. And the thing is, again, that touchdown was really that was really the difference in the second half. See, at least all the way up to that point, the Jets defense kept them to, that one touchdown and a field goal. But it was a crusher getting that extra touchdown that they let up in the fourth quarter. That you almost feel like, even though there was plenty of time, and again the Jets had the ball, they could have scored a touchdown, because another touchdown would have put them at 16-16. But they didn't capitalize at all. They did not take opportunity in the drives that they had in that fourth quarter specifically, and they were allowing the Rams to just kill clock so much. So to me, although the defense definitely gave up 19 points, obviously, especially with that last field goal to kind of ice the game. No, it was really more. It was really more overall offense, where they were just not producing. Period. And you would think with Rodgers having his boys, that he would be able to go ahead and really get some good production with Adams and with Wilson and stuff like that. But no, that offense is just And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that. Yes, I know. Dun, 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 dun. So somebody messed up the Wi-Fi. Looks like I've got no Wi-Fi right now. Embarrassing. Hopefully the Wi-Fi resets, but that's where we're at right now, ladies and gentlemen. No, no Wi-Fi, but it's okay. We're gonna make it happen. It's not a big deal. Okay, so I'm not gonna be able to get any um other display stuff, but guess what? Y'all can still see me. That's all that matters. Boom. Let's do it this way. Okay. So let me discuss it because technically it's still showing. It's just not um again the Wi-Fi is just not working. Maybe we're back. Maybe we're back. I don't know. Anywho, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, are we back? Yes, we are. Tag team back again. We're back. Yeah, let's go. We're back. Totally forgot that I had a whole banner here for this game. So yeah, the Jets lose to the Rams, guys. What what a bad performance by them. But I have a question for everybody. Is this hurting Rodgers' legacy, ladies and gentlemen? Losing to the Rams, losing the way this season has gone so far for Aaron Rodgers, is this hurting his legacy, ladies and gentlemen? Me personally, I think it is hurting. Overall, is he gonna go to the Hall of Fame? Yes. Aaron Rodgers will go to the Hall of Fame. We know this. But personally, I still think he is hurting his overall legacy. Because right now, ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't look like Aaron Rodgers really has um he doesn't look like he has everything put together. And right now, can you blame it on age? Is his arm weak? No. Physically, he looks like he can still play, even though he's looking a little bit slower than before. But overall, Aaron Rodgers is just missing guys left and right. He is. Now, people are going to blame the O line or they're gonna blame this or that. Overall, that offense is just not clicking. And they've given everything to Aaron Rodgers, which makes this even more suspect. And to me, it absolutely is hurting his legacy. Think of Tom Brady. You know that forever. I don't even know why they always get compared, but they do. This Tom Brady, when he went to Tampa, won a Super Bowl. Stayed there longer than he should have, in my opinion, but still went there, won a Super Bowl. A lot of people said the Jets were only a quarterback away. Look at what the Jets were able to do with, a young defense with Salah as their head coach, and a young offense with great, great, great um, young weapons. But guess what? Nothing happened, and one fatal mistake: Robert Salah being fired after Week 4. That defense lost its way. And right now, this lack of winning, I mean, the Jets are 4-11. And right now, Aaron Rodgers is possibly having one of the worst careers years in his career. One of the worst years in his career. Yeah. So for me, is this hurting his legacy? Yes. I think overall the conversation talking about Aaron Rodgers and where he stands among other quarterbacks definitely is taking a beating. Is it that much where, oh my God, no. because look at Brett Favre, his predecessor. Brett Favre went to the Jets. He also went to Minnesota. So we're used to seeing quarterbacks going, moving to different teams. But Brett Favre even has success with Minnesota, and he had a little bit of success with the Jets too. So we gotta see. But for me personally, yeah, this was this is hurting his his overall legacy, especially for the Hall of Fame, because people are gonna be ranking him, in my opinion, a little bit different, adding to this. So guys, hit that hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button, like and subscribe. Thank you so much, guys, for it. Really do appreciate it. Thank you for being here and staying. Good morning, Adam S., one of our awesome members. Let's go with the emojis. I just don't understand the score because the Jets didn't punt. Yeah, I don't get that score either. They just they just it's just bad. Jets are tanking, something we should be doing. I mean, I guess, yeah. Jets are limited from the playoffs. We are not technically. True. We're still alive. I know I froze. Good morning, Ryan. Good morning. Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate it. Yeah, I got to reboot. Thank God. Thank you, guys. Love how Rogers got coach fired, brought in all his wide receivers, and still can't win a game. And that's one of my major things when it comes to Aaron Rodgers. Everything they made, all the changes they made, and he still can't get these games going. Like, this is really bad. Just saying. It really is really bad. So we gotta take a look at that. To me, I find it funny because so many people always try to tell me how he's so much better than Brady, and I'm like, in what world can you even mention those two together? I just don't understand. Except the world that, oh, okay, they played football in the NFL. Like, that's it. What up, G? One of our awesome members. Thank you so much for coming through. Good morning, Von Joe, Miss Phins. Hope you had a great Christmas. It's celebrated, of course, it's celebrated Christmas and Hanukkah too. And so far, Hanukkah's been awesome. So has been. Last night was the first night of Hanukkah. Tonight's the second night of Hanukkah. Um, but yes, Christmas was great. As you can tell, I lost my voice. We were karaokeing for hours. It was so much fun. Oh my god, so much fun. I loved it. I did. I had such a blast. Like, I'm telling you, it was such, what can I say? It was exactly what I kind of wanted to have. It was a fun filled Christmas Christmas for us. But yeah, it was great. That was great. So thank you. I hope all of you guys had great, great, great Christmas and all that. I know personally, I got so many messages of people, wishing me, happy everything. When I'm with my family, I'm not looking at my phone at all. It was all I mean, I didn't have my phone on me except for to take videos. And man, I had a lot of fun. What can I say? I had a lot of fun with the karaoke, and so did the family. At one point, one of my brothers was singing so beautifully, I cried. I was like, I'm just such a proud, sis. That was awesome. What up, Tony in the building? Awesome. Merry Christmas, everyone. Are we still making the playoffs? Asking for a friend. Yes, we are. Okay. But when we talk about the standings, I'll give you guys more about that. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Question is, do we really want to get in the playoffs and play the Chiefs or Ravens? At this point, I want to do it because I just want to be able to say back to back to back playoff appearances. That's pretty much it for me. So I'm gonna have a lot of fun when it comes to that. I think it's It's gonna be great. But yes, guys, hit that like button, share, subscribe. Thank you so much, guys. Let's continue with the rest of our games, ladies and gentlemen, because we do have this next game coming up that should be a reminder to some of you guys. We have the Miami Dolphins, guys, beating the San Francisco 49ers. Holy camole, ladies and gentlemen. What a game. This was the last home game for the Miami Dolphins where they were able to showcase their offense. I'm not gonna lie, I had a good time there. I had a good time. It was great. We did great stuff for the different charities that Miss Phins does, and in partnership with All Freaky. So that was good. And also too, it was just a lot of fun in the stadium. Was this a pretty win? By all means, no, it wasn't. But was this still entertaining? Did I enjoy being at the game? Absolutely. As a fan experience, I liked it. As a fan who really wants to win games, I was still a little nervous. I really was still a little nervous, but I was very excited when being there and sharing that moment with everybody. And let me tell you guys, when A-Chan ran for that last touchdown, guys, I almost felt like I was right. I mean, I was there, but that play was coming towards my end zone. And right where he entered the end zone, that's pretty much where my seats are at, but a little bit higher in the first, where I was in the first um, part. And it was great. Holy, like that scene, the play by play, I was like, oh my god, okay, I see it. Yeah, I think it was John who. The sequence I kind of forgot because with no sleep and all this holiday awesomeness, my sequence is a little off. But we get up. I think it was like a short pass, get some yardage and stuff. And another short pass, get some yardage, or I think it was a run, a quick run, and then A-Chan, and you could see it. It kind of unfolded like he missed the tackle. He went through the gap, and then you just saw him just dun 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 dun, just going, and I was like, oh my god. Get to the end zone. Oh, they're really close to him. No, 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 don't stop. Oh, put on the Jets, buddy. It was so cool seeing it, man, guys. It was a blast. It was a blast. And then everybody like, yeah. Oh man, it was awesome. 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 That experience was great. To finish up the year with that play, oh man, it was so cool. So cool. So as a fan experience, I absolutely enjoyed that particular moment right there. That was really good. Um, AP says Dolphins keep playoffs hopes alive with 29-17 win over 49ers, who are eliminated before the game, or who were eliminated before the game. The Miami Dolphins were not ready for their season to be over, even after a disappointing loss at Houston last week that narrowed their faint playoff hopes. This was interesting because, I mean, I know a lot of people always say that our defense doesn't really. A lot of people say we have a bad defense. In my opinion, we don't. And with this particular game, I get it. Both teams were coming into this as 6-8 teams, both with very disappointing seasons, specifically because there were playoff implications for both teams, and they have severely underperformed. However, these are still two, you could say, good teams that have dealt with some adversity this season. And to me, the difference was we had our CMC, our Christian McCaffrey, aka HN, who almost had 200 all-purpose yards at 191, and they didn't have their Christian McCaffrey, who could also get all-purpose yards. So we were able to go ahead and capitalize it. One thing I do have to give a shout out to is finally the offense being able to put up points and continue to put up points. Now, was this a perfect game? No, it was not. And did the offense frustrate me at times? Absolutely. Because you can tell the defense was really working hard to be able to go ahead and stop this team from actually scoring. And you can see in the first quarter they didn't score, neither in the third quarter. They only scored in the second and the fourth. But our offense, I have to give it up. They put up points in every single one of the quarters where we should have beat down with the way that we were playing. Honestly, like 40 to 17. But we just didn't really capitalize on this. And that's the part that to me upsets me. Because there was still meat left on the table. Now I hope they take this, they learn from it, and they're able to go ahead and push forward to Cleveland. Hopefully get a win. But this game was really a tale of mirror image teams. Same West Coast offense. Literally, a quarter of our team comes from the 49ers. They know each other really well. The coaches know each other. So it was who was going to make the plays, and our defense ended up being able to make the plays, and our offense was able to be able to make the plays to be able to give us that win. And let me tell you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, Jason Sanders on the money. He pretty much by himself outperformed the 49ers, guys. 5 field goals himself. 5 field goals and 2 PATs. He literally had the same amount of no, he had 18 points. Sanders had 18 points versus the or no, 17 points. 17 points versus the 49ers. He by himself scored 17 points. And then obviously the offense scored the rest. But it just goes to show having a good kicker. It really does help. That's why I call him Money Sanders. You have Purdy, 26 of 43, 313 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Tagovailoa, 22 of 34, 215, 1 touchdown. Was this a good game by Tua? It was an average game by Tua. It was a good game. Great game? No. Moving the needle? No. Did he take care of the ball? Yes. Which is what you want from your quarterback. But still, there are a few plays that he needed to make that he didn't make. But overall, he still was able to do enough to win this game. And look at Purdy. I mean, look at Etienne here with 120 rushing yards and 70 receiving yards. This man was on fire. And that's what made the major difference. And we were only supposed to win by 1.5 points, aka a field goal, but we made it happen. And you see here, they had the game, but we just took over completely, and that's what I love. As far as being able to take advantage of the opportunities, the Dolphins were able to protect the ball at all costs, and them having that interception, that was awesome. Definitely allowed the Dolphins to have good field position. 22 first downs versus the 20 by the Niners. Pretty much the same. 381 yards by the Dolphins to 374. Pretty much the same. Literally, the difference was that interception. Time of possession, though, again, shout out to the offense for doing their job and continuing to keep drives going. That's what we needed, and they were able to go ahead and do it. And this was a 4 o'clock game. Oh my God, guys. Talk about tailgating. I mean, I was tailgating I almost felt like, my goodness, I don't even remember what time did we even get home. Like, we up at 6. Game didn't finish till almost 8:30. And traffic. I mean, we didn't get home till like 10. it was a good day. That's all I gotta say. It was fun. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed it for sure. But could we have done better? Yes, I do believe so. Do I think that this is a playoff ready team? Not even close. But with this particular game and the fact that we are essentially we're playing against each other, against ourselves, with the Niners, I'm glad this time we beat them. That's all I can say, to be honest. For the most part, that's all I can say. Now, ladies and gentlemen, there's one very specific question I gotta ask you guys. Did McDaniel save his job with winning? Did everyone save their jobs with this 49ers win? A lot of people say the 49ers are still a good team. They just been dealing with some injuries, which is true. Some people say it's the same thing for the Dolphins. But did McDaniel save his job by getting this win? And to me, when you take a look at how Tom Garfinkel and Ross were looking on the sideline, you thought we just won a playoff game. They were super excited. They loved what they were seeing, and I'm not gonna blame them. I love that A-chain touchdown. It was awesome. But was this enough to really keep their jobs? It looks like, ladies and gentlemen, what we've been saying, what my analysis of this team is, we're running it back, guys. We already have the built-in excuses. We had injuries, yada yada yada. We already knew this. We were running it back. The minute we paid him, we knew that they were gonna take a shot. And it looks like, ladies and gentlemen, McDaniel might have saved his job because 49ers are still considered a good team with injuries. So, not record wise, don't get me wrong, they're still below 500. So, it's not like we're beating a good team or over 500 team. We didn't. But, in my opinion, yes, everybody looks like with this win, everybody looks like they have at least one more year to be able to go ahead and continue to coach here, play here, and even, do the drafting and all that stuff. So, yes, I'd have to say that McDaniel, is he safe? I don't think, I would be surprised if they actually do let go of McDaniel. And at this point, from that win and that reaction by Ross, even if we lose the next two games, I still think they know, listen, we have enough. We were just riddled with this injury bug. We know we have a winning formula. We've made it to the playoffs before. Tua's our guy. McDaniel's our guy for Tua. We just need to be able to get the right pieces to be able to replace what we've lost so far and due to injuries. And I think that's the mindset that you can tell this team is focused on. So yes, I think McDaniel's safe. I think that the front office is safe. Now, Chris Greer, some people, from what I hear, are kind of blaming Chris Greer or saying maybe Chris Greer might be the guy that doesn't make it. But no, I don't see Greer. In my opinion, I think Greer, if he goes, I do see McDaniel also being let go. I don't see McDaniel surviving Greer being fired. Now, could it happen? Absolutely. But I just don't see it, to be honest with you. I really don't. I think that if Greer goes, McDaniel's going to go too, and we'll probably end up cleaning house. So that's going to be something that's going to be very interesting to see what ends up happening. Um, But unless somebody's getting fired, that's for sure. Especially if we don't make the playoffs, somebody's getting fired. But it's probably gonna be somebody low level, maybe a positional coach or something. Maybe even the strength and conditioning, crew, or the yeah, that's probably you know could be as far as somebody that might go down. But yeah, I don't see McDaniel surviving if Greer goes. But I do believe that the team saved themselves for at least one more year in this experiment because of the fact that we beat the 49ers and we haven't been able to beat the 49ers in the last few goals of it. So, like you see the coach, maybe, maybe not. But I do think yes, McDaniel has saved his job by winning that game. So I'm very, very I'm excited to see what ends up happening because this better have answered all the questions we needed. Sorry about that, guys. Some technical difficulties. Where were we? Again, hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. Hit the like button. Man, you guys are active this morning. I love it. I love it. Um, hey, that's one thing we can do is beat teams below 500. Yep, that is true. HN is about to steal Tyreek's crown as the start of the team. As the star of the team, yeah. But it was natural for that to happen if you really think about it. Because again, the when you have young players like that, unless it's somebody super established, it's a natural progression of sports. The next guy to be the next thing. So there you go. Um, Bunjo says 49ers are trash this year. They were eliminated before the game started. I know, I get it, but it's still a team that we haven't played good against. So you still have to take that into consideration too. I credit that Calais Campbell. He doesn't throw that pass without pressure. McDaniel did save his job, you think? His job was already secure because of Tua's cap hit next year. Ooh, that's a good point, Dolphin Don. Joe Rich says Ross tossing McDaniel the game ball was positive reinforcement, but if we make playoffs, it's still a possibility people get canned. You make a good point. You do make a good point with that one, but mm, I still think they're gonna end up somehow moving for next year. If we win two or just don't get help we need, he probably stays. If we drop two, I'm not sure. I love the move by Ross to do that, to keep him or not. It's a great way to get the best out of McDaniel. Tis true. What's up, Tiffany? Welcome. Good morning, Bones. Good morning. Happy holidays, guys. Happy holidays. The Tua injury may have saved everybody. Maybe. Because expectations were super high this season. So I could totally see why you can say that for sure. Hit that like button and subscribe, guys. Hit that like button. Thank you so much. And again, welcome if you're just tuning in to the AFC East Week 16 recap, Week 17 projections, ladies and gentlemen. Last game of the Week 16 game that we are going to be discussing is going to be our divisional game. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bills beat the Patriots. Yes, the Bills beat the Patriots. Josh Allen and Drake May head to head were able to go ahead and get that win, narrowly beating the Patriots, ladies and gentlemen. Was this pure dominance by the Bills for the division, of the division, or are Pats just not good, if you think about it? And to me, the question and the answer to this question is yes, Bills have established their dominance in the division. And yes, Patriots are just not a good team right now. They're still a developing team. They have a young quarterback that it looks like, are probably going to try to develop. And that's something that they should be doing. Drake May, in my opinion, has shown them enough for them to put pieces around him. A, weapons. B, or really, before the weapons, put an O line in front of him. If the Patriots can put that O line in front of him, get him protection, allow him to go through his progressions, and continue to get him to develop, then yes, I do believe that the Patriots could eventually be a good team, maybe even contend for the playoffs, and certainly contend for the number two position in the division as well after the Miami Dolphins, because everybody knows the Bills are falling off. So it is what it is. Okay, let me take off my Homer stuff out. But anywho, in this game, I actually thought it was really good seeing the Patriots not giving up on a game. So let me go ahead and share this real quick. You see it, ladies and gentlemen. James Cook scores 2 touchdowns and Bills force 3 turnovers and 24-21 win over the Patriots, according to AP. With the Bills' attention and concern focused on the sidelines where trainers were examining quarterback Josh Allen's throwing arm, cornerback Taron Johnson provided the necessary offense to lift Buffalo to 24-21 win over the New England Patriots. Now, we all know, and we've been saying this for years, one of the major reasons why the Bills keep winning is because of Josh Allen. He's their Superman. He has to do everything. Run. He's gotta um, be very creative in that offense. And we've said the only way that the Bills don't really have an opportunity to get to the playoffs is if Josh Allen is injured. And although he may be a little bit nicked up, Josh Allen always finds ways to combat the injuries and still be able to perform. Now, was this a good game by him? No. In my opinion, this was a team win. The team lifted Josh Allen. So he definitely needed some help. But that defense is what kept the Bills in this game. If you take a look at it, the Patriots never gave up in this game. And they even struck first, getting that touchdown. At one point, I thought, oh, whoa. Are the Patriots really going to beat the Bills? And mind you, remember, we didn't know the number one overall seed was still available for the Bills. So you knew that they wanted to go ahead and get that. And obviously, it all depended on Kansas City and what they end up doing this week, week 17. But we knew it was still a possibility. So, of course, they're going to go ahead and try to be able to get that done. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for me, like always, it's not over till it's over. And one thing that you can tell in this game is the resiliency of the Patriots to still overcome those turnovers. That's one thing. I actually got more out of the Patriots, even with the turnovers, than I did about the Bills. Because even with the Bills getting the win, obviously, you kind of saw maybe like a little chink in their armor, perhaps. You probably saw it. But when it comes to the Patriots, again, they're rebuilding. So you're able to take more from this than them. Now there are no moral victories, but overcoming what they overcame, still I give it up that they did not just lay down and let the Bills take this game. They actually did go ahead and try to make this a game. And look, only lost by 3 points. And the third quarter was the only time where the Bills got that extra field goal and they were able to do it. And that's how they ended up winning by three. Now, comparing, obviously, you have a rookie versus a veteran now, with Josh Allen. Drake May was 22 of 36, 261 yards, two touchdowns, and an interception. Allen 16 of 29, 159 yards, one touchdown, one interception. This was not a good game by Josh Allen. Not in the least bit. This was a not a good game by him. Was it a bad game? Did he play like trash? I wouldn't say trash, but it was not his good game. This team was led by their running back, James Cook, 11 carries, 100 yards, one touchdown, and in running, and then three receptions, 26 yards, and a touchdown reception or receiving touchdown. James Cook is the reason why the Bills won this game. He put the team on his back because he had to. His quarterback was injured. One thing about the Bills that I find interesting is their lack of utilizing their running backs. And I've said this before, when the Bills start using their running backs and actually take that responsibility from Allen, I'm not saying stop scrambling or extending plays, Allen. What I'm saying is put your running backs to run. Take those brunt hits. That's gonna alleviate Allen from being hit all the time and possibly getting serious injuries. You have to utilize your run game. James Cook, to me, and I said this at the beginning of last year, is possibly the best addition they've had in the last 2 years. James Cook, they continue to utilize him and really make that emphasis of him being the true number one running back of that team. Ladies and gentlemen, even though I really don't like saying it, oh God, but I have to say it, it is the AFC show. The Bills can go super deep in the playoffs, possibly even have a Super Bowl appearance. But until they have that balanced game between Allen in the past game and yes, scrambling, but having that run game be featured, I think that they're not a complete team, and they're gonna continue to find ways to lose games because when it matters most, when the playbook shrinks in the playoffs, and even more so when you get to the AFC Championship, you need to have those opportunities where you can send those wrinkles in, and having an established run game that doesn't involve your quarterback taking unnecessary hits. Yeah, that should be their main focus. But again, they want to focus on utilizing Allen 100% for everything. We'll see how long that body's going to be able to take the punishment. And I think that's going to be what it's going to ultimately be their downfall if they do not make James Cook the number two guy. And even though he is technically their number two guy, no, and I mean truly, Josh Allen is their number one and number two guy, maybe even three guy. If they can take James Cook and be the true number two, then yes, they're gonna be a tough team to go against. Ramondre Stevenson, 12 carries, 60 yards, and a touchdown, and Booty, 5 receptions, 95 yards, one touchdown. Again, Drake May was doing his thing. This was still a good game by The Patriots. It's a divisional game. Listen, the over under for this game was 47.5 points. It ended up being 45. Not surprised there. But what I am more interested in is the fact that the Bills were favored by 14.5 points. 14.5 points. And they ended up winning only by three. That to me shows me more about the resiliency of the Patriots not laying down than the Bills actually taking this win from them. So yeah, I definitely can see why, and this is another reason why I say I expect for the Patriots to really give him the pretty even game by both teams, guys. But the three turnovers, that's what killed the Patriots. If they would have had just one turnover versus that, then yeah. Sorry, guys, give me a second. Actually dealing with an emergency right now. Give me one moment. Guys, sorry. I have an emergency. I have to cut this show short. If I have an opportunity to continue, I'll do it later today. But I do have to go. Thank you guys so much for coming, and have a great day.